Okay, so Anime Reborn dropped update 2 about a week ago at the time that I'm making this video, and I forgot to do my honest review video of update 2. And you know, I could tell you that it was because I'm busy, but I'm not gonna hold you. I was just lazy, and I haven't been playing Anime Reborn that much. Besides, like, I macroed the raid for a couple days, got everything I wanted, and called it a day. Plus, right now, I need to farm Vanguards because I need to get Wisps for a video that I want to do. Anyways, Anime Reborn just dropped update 2, and as is per usual, we're going to be talking about it, giving my honest review of update 2. And I would get footage of me running around the lobby, but I'd had more fun playing speedrun, so this is what you guys are going to see for the video. Also, can we talk about how Speedrun 4 is an absolute shell of what it used to be? Because why the hell did they add all these like shitty game passes and pets and hatching mechanics? Like, bro, you are not Petsim, bro. You are an OG Roblox game. Stop doing all this. This just ruins the game. Why? For what reason do I need to have a little pet following me around as I complete my levels? This is actual BS. Like, just keep it how it was. No one was complaining. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Anime Reborn dropped update 2, their Black Clover update. And with this update came a good amount of content, the most notable of which being the new raid with some new units. Correct me if I don't say all of them, but I believe we got Mercury Dude, who's the secret. I don't know who he is. We got Yuno, we got Asta, we got Yami, and we got a Battle Pass unit. I don't know if that's all of them. I don't know if I named all of them. I might be missing some. If I did, let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's the bulk of the units that we got within the new update. So we got one new raid unit, which is the secret, and the rest of them are in banner. And honestly, this update, it wasn't like, you know, massive. It wasn't huge, but it's okay. It's okay. You know why? Because this dude, Moz King, is locking the fuck in. This guy is making updates faster than I thought was fathomable for anime TD games. For reference, let me just tell you guys when update 1 dropped and when update 2 dropped. So on the 18th of last month, update 1 came out. On the 29th of that same month, update 2 dropped. And that is just absolutely insane. An 11-day waiting period for a new update is unheard of. Like, I know that Anime Defenders, in their heyday, you know, back in their prime, they were dropping bi-weekly updates, and that kept the community really, really happy. There's, you know, we won't talk about what people disliked about the updates, yada yada. That's how I started my channel. You know, we've been over that. What I'm trying to say is, anime tower defense games updating on a bi-weekly schedule, like what Anime Reborn is doing, like, I wouldn't even call this bi-weekly. They only took 11 days. So technically, it wasn't even a full 2 weeks. But what Anime Reborn is doing is almost unheard of. I've not seen many Roblox games get updates that frequently, and I know that it's only update 2, so it might be a little too soon to judge their update schedule right now, but dude, like, 2 updates? We're already in update 2? Already? Like, yo, Moz King, if you're watching this video, because you watched the last one, I don't know if you'll watch this one, but if you are watching this one, good shit, dude, what the hell? Like, you were either like, I mean, I know you guys are locked in. I don't know if your developers are working 24-hour shifts like Temu workers, or if you guys just have good work ethics. I don't know. Like, maybe you guys just know the method. You know, you got that shit on lock. But damn, I am impressed. I am thoroughly impressed. And yeah, there is criticism to be made about update 2. Yada yada. It's a macro fest. It's just a new raid. I got all the new content in a day. And that's fair, okay? If the average player who prepared for this update and already had gems stockpiled and they had good units that they could macro the new raid with, this update might have felt like a bit of a joke to them. Because with your good friend Tiny Task, you could essentially beat the entire update in a couple days at most. And maybe that miffed some people, that left them with a sour taste in their mouths, but at the end of the day, macroing in anime tower defense games, it's like peanut butter and jelly, right? You can't have one without the other, and I'm not too heavily critical of the fact that this update was a quote-unquote macro fest, because people are obviously still enjoying the game. The player counts speak for itself, and even though obviously the game isn't perfect and it does have its flaws, this update schedule is a huge step in the right direction. And the fact that Anime Reborn is committing to such a, let's be honest, pretty rigorous and strict update schedule is impressive, and that is absolutely something that deserves praise. That definitely deserves commending. Because what, like, does Anime Last Stand even update on a bi-weekly basis? I don't know if they do. All I know is every single time that they update, it's riddled with bugs to this day, and the game is still extremely laggy after content creators complaining about it for God knows how long. So their new updates, I'm like, you know, like, we're getting there. We're getting there, I guess. Now, they are going to make their game look a lot better. I've seen the sneaks, and it does look way better. I also like the little animations that they do whenever you summon a rare trait, like Overlord, All-Seeing, my Discord, not yours. Let's mute Discord for the video. My Discord, not yours. Sorry about that. Anyways, their little trait animations look kind of silly, especially like the Overlord one. That one looks a little funny, but you get what I'm trying to say. The game is starting to look a lot better now, so maybe their new updates won't be as bad. Like, honestly, if you ask me right now, off topic, the main thing Anime Last Stand needs to fix is how absolutely laggy their game is. I don't know if that's because of an unoptimization in the code. I don't know if it's because of some way that the game loads in, but like, whatever it is, y'all need to put the mic cut off. I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, y'all need to fix that shit, like, desperately. I don't know how long that's been an issue. You'd think it'd be fixed after months and months of the game being out, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Anyways, back to Anime Reborn. Honestly, yes, let's talk about the good and the bad, because I am kind of losing myself in thought here. What's good about this update? Number 1, new content. Number 2, new units. Number 3, raids. Number 4, lots of free rerolls from the raid. Codes, which was nice. What is bad about the update? Well, number 1, it's a macro fest. Number 2, the update felt way too easy to complete as the average player. Like me, I've played Anime Reborn not that much. Like, I'm being so serious. I barely even macroed for any gems before the update dropped. I had like 20k gems, which I'm sure most people watching this video have way more gems than me. I had basically nothing. I wasn't prepared for the update at all. I was still able to get the secret. I was able to get all of the new banner units within a day or two of the update being out. I think, although that's good, having new content being accessible to most of the player base is good. No one likes extremely long and tedious quests for a singular endgame unit that is going to get power crept later on, cough cough godly trials. I think that this update 2 for Anime Reborn did more good than bad, but what do I think that they can personally improve on? If you were asking me to give my 2 cents on it, well, I would say you guys need to work on making your gameplay a little bit more interactive, because for the past 2 updates, your entire gameplay loop has been absolutely shit on by Tiny Task. You're like the red ticket raid, or like the new, you know, update 1 had that special game mode, right? You could so easily Tiny Task that shit. And the fact that they had little modifier cards, you'd think that'd make it so you can't Tiny Task it wrong, because the way that they set it up, there's 1 positive card and 2 negative cards, and the 1 positive card was always on the far left side of the screen. So, like, anyone with half a brain could just set up a macro to play the thing, always click on the left side of the screen whenever a card shows up, and boom, you go to sleep overnight, get hundreds of thousands of tickets, and the event becomes a joke, because now you're guaranteed to get every other unit in the game. It also kind of defeats the point of a quote-unquote limited time event with exclusive units when the entire game mode is just trivialized by a macro. But that's a whole different can of worms to dive into. Let's do a little recap here. What do I think was good about this update? The amount of content that we got in the amount of time that we got. Let it not be understated how quickly these dudes are pumping out updates. Good shit. Good shit. That is good. I commend you guys. What was bad about the update? The gameplay loop is starting to get a little bit uninspired, just because it's so easy to macro everything. I know a lot of people are complaining about that, so I'll mention it in this video. Try to make your next update a little bit more engaging for the player. Obviously, you know, you don't need to reinvent the wheel here, but just try to make something that someone will actually want to sit through and play, instead of trying out a couple times and then setting up their macro to beat the rest of the update for them a couple days later. Besides that, I think this game is on a generational run in terms of updates. Most of them have been overall positive, besides update 1 having that whole pay to win thing, and update 2 being a little bit of a macro fest. Still, the average community sentiment for this game is overwhelmingly positive from what I can see, and that is all because of the developers and the owners that are doing a good job at running this game. So hats off to you guys, good stuff. But if you want to keep that momentum going, at least until Anime Adventures comes out, because God knows what every other tower defense game is going to look like after Anime Adventures comes back. But if you guys want to keep this up, my best advice is to just keep up those update schedules, dude. You really got your eye on the ball, and that is, once again, something to be commended. With all that being said, that's going to be it from me. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Let me know in the comments what you think about Update 2, and we will catch you in the next one.